name is Star Corvette, and I'm gonna do a get ready with me glam for the day. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, I'm going to use Touch Glorious Primer. And it's always good to prime the face before you put anything on it. It's just like when you're painting a house. Okay, so I'm gonna rub that in. I'm gonna press it in some areas where I really think I need it more. Okay, and you're gonna rub that all over your forehead as well. All right, so get that in there really good, and then bring it straight under the chin. All right, and then I'm gonna just let that set for a few minutes. Okay, so let's see. So for y'all that don't know me, I have a military husband. He's in the Coast Guard, and we just moved to Honolulu, Hawaii. So it has been a journey. We're from Florida, so this weather's pretty much the same. It's not really all that much of a difference. We're gonna be here for 3 years, and I'm like currently looking for a job right now. So that's been pretty crazy. But I'm staying hopeful, and it's all good. Okay, so what I'm going in for now, BB Flawless Complexion Enhancer, and this is in the shade Honey. I'm just gonna take a little dab there and just rub it in between my 2 fingers and just get it all over. I'm actually gonna look in this mirror if y'all don't mind, because I can't really see from the camera. It doesn't really have a smell, which is good, because a lot of the times some of the makeup that I've used in the past, it just smells so weird on my face, and like I can't use makeup that smells weird. I just can't. Okay, I'm gonna use a little bit more. Not that much. And this is just like an extra coverage, like a tinted moisturizer, and I need that extra coverage because my face is dry as the Sahara. It is so dry, and especially like in these areas here, oh my gosh, I'm the driest. Okay, just work that down like that. And it blends in. It's not, you know, anything too dark for your face or too light. It just blends right into your natural color. All right, so next what I'm going to use, the Touch Liquid Foundation. And this is in the shade Taffeta. So this is actually my first time using this shade. My other shade I used was Velour, and I loved it, but I'm getting a little bit darker. I'm going to the beach quite a bit. I know you can't really tell, but my face is like the whitest thing ever. I always put a lot of sunblock on my face. Okay. You want to shake it up, and you want to kind of warm it in between your hands. That just kind of gets the makeup nice and warm. I mean, it won't really do anything, but this just, I know this helps a lot. So I always warm it up a little bit between my hands, and then you want to shake it up. And you press the applicator a couple times and just get it all nice and... So one thing I love about this foundation is this kind of foundation. It has like a little pumper, and it's amazing. I love using the little pumper. Okay, take the applicator, squeeze it in there like that, get the product, and I'm gonna put it right here on my hand. And you really don't need all that much either, so this might even be a little too much. So I'm just gonna rub it in like this on my hand and just dab it everywhere. Oh, it's so silky smooth. And just put it all over. I just like to make circles. So we have an ugly sweater Christmas party coming up, and I need to get an ugly sweater. So if any of y'all have any recommendations, I was gonna actually go check out the thrift store. Maybe they might have something nice, good ugly sweater. But if any of y'all know where to get a good one, please let me know in the comments below. Help a sister out. What I'm gonna use is my Sephora 56 brush just to blend this all over. And so this foundation, it's a liquid, but it dries to a powder. Get down my neck a little bit. Which is pretty cool. And the coverage is amazing. Alrighty, so I'm gonna use a little bit more, put it on my face directly. And a little bit there. I'm gonna use my beauty blender to blend the rest in. And you're just gonna dab, dab, dab. Gives you that flawless coverage. I don't put too much on my eyes just because we're gonna be doing eyeshadow and everything. Okay. And that is going to dry to a powder. I always get my ears too. Don't want to forget your ears. Okay, make sure it's all blended down the neck. And it's not heavy on my face. I mean, I honestly don't even feel like I'm wearing any makeup now, which is pretty great. So I love the full coverage, but the light feeling of it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. And this is in the shade, honestly, it's like the lightest shade that Sephora has. It's the Fleur de Sel 01. And I'm just gonna put this on my eyes. Like that. I know some people make like the triangle or whatever, but it's whatever your preference is. I kind of make like little whiskers. All right, then I'm gonna take the other side of my beauty blender and I'm just gonna dab it out. Sometimes I do my eyes first, sometimes I don't. It's just whatever you choose. just put a little bit on my forehead there. Okay. Okay, excuse me, just like that. And then what I'm going to do next is take my translucent powder. Looks like that. I just take that same end right there, and just pack it on under my eyes. I'm not gonna bake or anything today. So next, all I did was put translucent powder all over where I put my concealer. So I'm just kind of concealing everything, making it not budge. All right, so next I'm going to go in with my my beachfront bronzer, and this is in the shade Hermosa. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique powder brush. Squeeze my brush like this and wipe it off. And go down there's your ear, and then here's your cheekbone, and you're just gonna go find the hollows of your cheek and put it right there. Then the other side, hollows of your cheek. Can you see that? All right. Take a little bit more. And this is framing your face. It's giving your face a contour. And then I like to put it right under my jawline. Kind of defines it a little bit more. Okay. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a blending brush, and I'm gonna use that to contour my nose. You can honestly use eyeshadow too. I'll show you that in another video. You just want to contour out your nose. You're just kind of making a light line. I don't know if you can hear that, but I think my husband's singing. He's got Christmas music going on down there. So you're just gonna contour your nose just like, all right. And so also another thing I do is I go in here and I do the beachfront bronzer, and I just kind of do even more of a harsher line. Yeah, just a little extra. And you can also do underneath your lip. Gives it like a little shadow. Okie dokie. So there's that one. What I do is I go in with my beauty blender and I just kind of blend out any creases or anything that is on my eyelids. And that just blends it all out. Actually, I need to do some blush first. Give some color to my face. This is just regular True Match L'Oreal in the shade C78, Spiced Plum. This is like one of my all-time favorite blushes at the moment. I just put it on the apples of my cheeks and then right above that contour. Apples of my cheeks, right above that contour. Okay, sometimes I put it on like my nose and my forehead a little bit. Some gold, silver. We'll just see what happens. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna take my blending brush again. And what you're gonna do is you're not gonna go in exactly like with a shade that is a little bit darker than your actual, you know, your skin. You don't wanna just go in straight with that color. The color is Arrogant, and I'm gonna show you exactly what color it is. This one right here. And with Younique, you don't need much product because a little bit of product goes a long, long way. So we're just gonna take like, I'm honestly just kind of brushing barely. And now we're gonna cover that entire lid. The entire lid. And this is gonna give you that base color, just like that. Go in with the other eye. I love this brush. See, I'm gonna go in with the color Brave, which is a tiny bit darker than this color here. And just gonna put that right in the corners. And for hooded eyes, this is the little trick that I've learned. So with hooded eyes, you want to look where the where exactly the crease is, like in your eyelid. So usually I tilt my head like this and I kind of like close my eye just a tiny bit, and then that's where my eye crease is, right there. So I always like to put it right on it, if not a little bit above it too, just like that with the darker color, like if I'm going for a smoky eye look or anything like that. Because if you have hooded eyes, when you go to like I'm relaxing my eyes, but you really can't see like my eyeshadow on this side. So what I do is I put it on the hood, so when my eyes are resting like this, you can see it. And I'm gonna do the other eye. And don't worry about it blending, like don't blend it in right now. We're just putting on the colors. Like that's all we're doing right now. So you don't have to blend it. You're just wanting to get the colors on your eyelids. Okay, so there's that one. And now what I'm gonna do, let's do this pretty vintage color. Y'all see that? This one, my middle finger. Vintage, baby. Okay. Now what we're gonna do with this, we are going to put it all over. like so. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, but we're not gonna focus too much on the lid itself. We're gonna go on the upward part because I'm gonna conceal it. Do like a little somewhat cut crease, I would say. All right, so now that that color's on there, we're gonna take the cream shadow brush by Younique, and I'm gonna take a little bit of my concealer. I'm just gonna put a dab of it on my hand. And then just rub it in like that. Can y'all see kind of what I'm doing here? I'm just taking that concealer and popping it on, and creasing out, bringing it out this way. And just like that. Okay. All right, see how that kind of gives it a little like cat eye effect almost with your concealer? Okay. All right, so next, and it is, oh, really can't tell on here. Vindictive, it's like a gold yellow. I'm actually just gonna use my finger. Okay. Oh, that is so pretty. These colors are just so pretty. And we're gonna do the other side. Yes, girl, slay. On the outer corners, like the white pieces right there, we're gonna do silver. So I'm just gonna tack it on there. We're not gonna blend just yet, but I'm going to put a little bit more color. The Vindictive color, which was this one that we used, up on the top a little bit more. Just to kind of hollow it out a little bit more. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna blend. So we're gonna take all the colors and just blend them. That is the look so far. Now for the underneath the eyes, I'm gonna put a little bit of the Secretive, which is this color. And this is the Younique Moodstruck Addiction Palette 4. And I am using this Color Matte's liquid liner. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to look in here. Oh, here's a mess. Now the other eye. And if y'all want to see a video on how I do my cat eye, I can make a video and show you guys. I would love to do that. Alrighty, so there's now I am going to use Epic mascara. Oh, sorry, my eyes watering. Oh, great. Love when that happens. That always happens to me. It looks so weird when I put on mascara. I use this mascara every day and I am just about out of it. Eyelashes on fleek, y'all. And next, we are going to do eyebrows. So, actually, I want to kind of do a highlight too. Let's go ahead and do a highlighter. If any of y'all like to do highlights, this is the color Gentle right here, and this is an eyeshadow, and we are going to use it for highlight. Yes, look how pretty. Perfect. Just a little bit above my eyebrow. Now we're going to go in with our Moodstruck Brow Obsession. And this is just an e.l.f. eyebrow brush. So what I do is I take this spoolie in and I just brush my eyebrows upward. Just like that. And I go in and I dip it in this gel part here, this gel here. And then I'm gonna dip it in this color here. And I'm just gonna kind of, I don't start in the very front, I start in the back mostly, in the middle to back. And I just create like this. I go along the line on the bottom where my eyebrow starts. And just keep filling it in there. And I get the darker shade as I get closer to the tail. And now I'm just kind of creating my eyebrow. Just kind of lightens everything up. And now for the other eyebrow. And remember, your eyebrows don't have to be absolutely perfect. They're not twins, they're sisters. So don't worry about it if they're not absolutely perfect. don't really like doing harsh lines underneath my eyebrows all that much. So like right now I really didn't even do any harsh lines at all today. By any means, I'm not a master at brows. Okay, so the eyebrows are done. This mood struck. And this color is Chandelle. Alrighty guys, that is the finished look. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Please let me know what you thought, and I will definitely get back to you. Hope you guys have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye.